Welcome everyone to Joltage Fallout, the show where electricity and violence come together as we try to figure out just who will be walking away with some WWE gold. It's that Jolt.
And the man Marvel can't stop, Karnage.
And what we are doing here today is we are going to go over our predictions and the results of WWE's latest network event. And if I remember correctly, what exactly is that pay-per-view?
Extreme Rules.
Or, as many people say, about as extreme as you can get on a PG rating.
As old a joke as ever.
Yeah, but it still works.
Now, for this go-around, the person who is the furthest off in their predictions will be faced with a forfeit, as always.
Yeah, but this one...
This forfeit, as an homage to the chocolate cake scene from the movie Matilda, the forfeit is the task of eating 7 pounds of chocolate pudding.
Oh, tell me you did not just say that. Pudding!
Now,
what are the matches, my dear friend?
first off, the pre-show. Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin.
Oh my god, a match where Kalisto is not the pre-show, is not one of the pre-show contestants. Oh my god, it is a major shock.
Tell me about it.
Alright.
Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin. Who'd you go with?
I had to go with the indie killer, the alpha of NXT, the new Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner, Baron Corbin.
I also went with Corbin. In that outcome, Baron Corbin walked out victorious. One apiece.
Right with a win off of punching a guy in the plums. I hope he's proud of himself.
Most are. Next, we have the club, Gallows and Anderson, going against the Usos. Who are you going with?
I had to go with the Machine Gun Carl Anderson and the Director of Chaos, Luke Gallows, 2 members of the team, the club.
I also went with the club. Mainly, I can't stand the Usos.
Lame-ass reason, but still a legitimate reason.
That winner, the club, walked out victorious.
Booyakasha. Hopefully, WWE will make the right decision and give them the fucking tag team titles, because they deserve it.
I would put Enzo and Cass before them, but sure.
Meh.
Next, Kalisto defending the United States Championship against Rusev. Who'd you go with?
I have to go with the Bulgarian brute, Lana's Ruru Rusev. Say the gay as hell name.
I also went with Rusev. Kalisto fucked up his back recently, so got that counted against him.
Yeah, dumbass. He is basically becoming the new Sin Cara, or the original Sin Cara.
The outcome, Rusev got the title from Kalisto.
Machka.
It's 3 apiece. Gotta split at some point, bro.
Hopefully. I don't want to eat the pudding with you.
Next, tag team titles. New Day defending against the VOD villains. Who'd you go with?
I decided I would go with the Gentleman Brawler and the artist Aiden English and Simon Gotch of the VOD villains.
As much as I hate to say this, I went with the New Day. Boo.
Yeah, they suck.
The outcome,
Which sucks ass.
New Day retained.
Way
to spoil that.
But they suck ass. They do. They make me want to stab me myself in the testicles every time they open up their mouths.
Wasn't what I was talking about. Next, the Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental Championship. Miz, Cesaro, Owens, Zayn.
4 men enter. 1 will leave with the championship. Who will reign supreme?
Who did you think?
I had to go with the heart and soul of NXT, the underdog from the underground, the man who actually would have been a smart decision, Sami Zayn.
Meanwhile, I went with Cesaro, even though he has been out for a while.
And actually, sadly, it turns out we were both fucking wrong.
Yep.
Because who actually ended up winning?
Miz.
Which was a shock to fucking everyone.
Or should I say Maurice?
Yeah, they actually should just give the title to Maurice because she's actually won more for him. Won more matches than his punk ass.
So, that's a 0 gain for each of us.
Yeah, sadly.
Next, we have Jericho and Ambrose, the first ever asylum match. Who'd you go with?
I had to go with the lunatic fringe, Dean Ambrose.
I went with Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
And the outcome, Dean Ambrose was victorious.
Yeah. For the first time ever, they actually had a stipulation match around, which is actually been around someone, and they actually fucking won.
Yeah.
Major shock.
Didn't see that one coming.
Nope.
So,
not at all.
that ties us back up at 4 apiece.
Yep.
2 matches left. Let's hope this doesn't go wrong for both of us.
Yep.
Next, the Women's Championship, Charlotte against Natalya, submission match with Rick at ringside. Rick shows up, Charlotte loses the title. So who'd you go with?
I had to go with Natalya because I figured that without Rick in her damn corner, she could not win. And it's been proven a lot of times she can't win without her daddy. But who did you go with?
I went with Charlotte. Even though Rick wasn't in her corner, I had a feeling there would be some weird, screwy ending. And weird and screwy is exactly what we got.
Yep, as we have the pay-per-view debut of the Miss Dana Brooks, a former, what was she, a bodybuilder? Basically another China?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, she was a former bodybuilder.
Dana Brooke came out and interfered on Charlotte's behalf. Charlotte retained, puts us at 5-4.
Yeah.
Not looking good for you, bro.
Sadly, I might end up having to eat that big-ass bowl of pudding.
Finally, Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles, Extreme Rules match for the World Championship.
Basically, Vince McMahon's guy versus the rest of real wrestling fans' guy.
Who'd you go with?
I had to go with the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. It would have been the perfect idea to put the belt on a guy who could actually fucking wrestle, instead of someone who fucking punches, just rips off another guy's finisher, and it causes it being unique.
I went with my boy Reigns. Don't be salty.
I am not
Because
salty, I am sweet.
Reigns came out victorious. Puts us 6-4, and still Joltage champion, Karnage.
You get it. It's like,
And I think we all know what that means.
Yes, but if you listen closely, you can hear the sound of every single Joltian booing you loudly.
The Kartel can out-yell them. Have fun with that. So now, Jolt is tasked with a large bowl of chocolate pudding.
Would have been better if it was vanilla, which would have, because I actually like vanilla more than I like chocolate.
Talk to the people who made the Matilda movie, bro. Dig in.
Oh, God. I just want to say, once again, go fuck yourself, Vince McMahon. I know you probably won't watch this, but what the fuck ever. That was actually not really all that bad.
You're just on this first spoonful, bro.
True. It's gonna be a while before I can actually eat the whole fucking bowl. Huh?
Just go.
So, you know, it actually would have been smarter just to get a big ass chocolate bar. This is a lot of chocolate.
Now you're saying the point.
Yes. Yes, I am. I can hear the Joltians cheering me on. However, this is too much pudding for one human being to eat.
You have to.
I don't even think I can actually humanly do it.
You have to at least attempt it.
I am. I'm trying to do it, but I know it's humanly possible. No one can. It's never been fucking done.
I'm sure it has.
Yeah, my some fat, obese, big ass Mark Henry looking motherfucker. Or we
Says
said
the obese looking Mark Henry.
oh, go fuck yourself. I'm already getting full off this.
This will be interesting.
It's funny because there's no humanly way possible anyone could eat this big of a bowl of pudding. Alright, no, I can't do it.
Keep going.
I can't.
There's no way you're full after 4 bites.
It was not fucking 4 bites. Have you seen? I'm barely making a fucking dent in this shit.
Yeah, I know how much it is. How do you think made it?
I hoped.
Yeah, it turns out the grocery store didn't have a can big enough, so we had to make it.
I'm trying to make a dent in this shit. This shit ain't making no damn dents. It's like I take out a spoonful and shit fucking reforms around it. I can't do it.
You bailing?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bail.
Why?
Because it's too much damn pudding.
You're seriously full already.
Well, considering I ate 2 damn pretzel sandwiches.
Again, whose fault was that, dude?
I was hungry. The only thing I ate today was a fucking...
You had 7 pounds of food to fill you up.
It's like, yes, and I might just eat the rest of this later.
Whatever.
So,
there we have the 2nd official episode of Joltage Fallout. Check out our previous work, like the video.
Actually, if you all get that, there's a little bit of info. I will be doing 2 special shows, one every Wednesday, one every Friday. Don't forget to tune in this upcoming Wednesday for the first special episode. And with that, we will say thank you and goodbye.